Okay, so today, after a while, I had a few requests anyways, to disassemble this big 7x7 V cube. After I disassembled this one, but yeah, so I figured I'd just go about doing that right now. Although it's gonna be probably a mess. But yeah, two little corner pieces, or edge pieces, I guess actually those should be, because there's only 8 corners. Yeah, then let's see. Sorry, it's difficult getting the whole thing started. There we go. Okay. Here's the other pieces, which these are, those are mid-centers, or technically center pieces. This is going to be a pain getting back together, but I figured best way to truly understand the cube is to know its internals. Oh, that's kind of cool. Not sure if you can see that. Let me just adjust some lighting. Sorry. That might help. Natural outdoor lighting. Okay, yeah. So, not sure if you can see, but there's little pieces. I'll try and leave one side entirely intact, and then that way it should be able to be seen. Yeah, there's little... No, that's... Actually... Okay, there we go. Yeah. And along there, anyways, there's little pieces for this. I'm going to try and leave all these in there as I take the rest out. But yeah, it seems like these pieces, by the way, I only looked up how to take apart the first thing, and my screen is, okay, there we go. So yeah, focus. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this interlocks into here. So this is the outer one, that's the inner one, and that goes on this little track that is part of this center layer. So let's see if I can't pull that out now. Yep, okay, here we go. One piece. Which, this itself as well, wait, where's the other? That's not right. Where's the other one? No, wait, is that right? It's confusing. Just leave it at that. I'll get it back together later. Let's see if I can't get this corner. Maybe it's not ready to fully come out yet. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I spoke too soon. Oh, wow, that has a lot holding onto it. Oh, wait. Yeah. Anyways, okay, here we, oh gosh, that's bigger than I expected. That's what she said. Yeah, that's a big piece. Oh, and you can see where that one goes. Oh my gosh, is that the corner? Oh, jeez. There's the corner. That's flimsy. Yeah. I might dust this off, but I'll worry about that later. Let's see if I can't just keep it to one layer for now. Okay, wow, that's cool. So, you got green side, which has a little bit of a spring to it. You probably can't see it the best. Yeah, then that's all around there. Wow. Here, let me see if I can get the camera to focus better. Yeah, so it's all about those ring pieces. Let's see if it will still turn. Yep, still turns. That's cool. Okay, now... Ah, dang it, I was hoping to keep that if I could. There's a little bit more inside of it. Carefully, 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 carefully. Nope, too late. Wow, that comes apart easy. This is going to be a mess. Well, might as well just do the entire thing from scratch. And I just dropped one piece. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, there's one edge corner thing. That's cool. So, here is the core. Quite big. Actually, it does remind me somewhat of the 3x3 core because of this little extra thing. There's the V. I'm going to grab a tissue to wipe off some of this stuff. I guess the rest of the video, I'll probably just do... that's ripping. I'll probably just do it as a, me putting it back together. So this is probably going to be a very long video. But if you stayed through it now and you thought it was cool, then, or mind-blowing or whatever, feel free to leave a like, because why not? If you like it, then like it. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Hold on, let me just move the camera over a little bit more. There we go. I mean, seriously, the corner is so big, it has another piece that got stuck inside of it. I mean, it's cool, but at the same point now, it's like, oh gosh, what have I gotten myself into? Sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. References. Okay, I might have to look this up. Well, I know I can probably do it. It's how to go about doing, what to do first. And I was hoping to wipe down each piece to get rid of all the dust. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe there's a way I can, like, mesh together. If I could find a way to mesh together videos, then that would be helpful. I think I might have a program, but, I mean, I don't have, like, I don't have Adobe, any of the Adobe stuff. I mean, the most I have is Adobe Flash and Adobe Photoshop, but those are the Adobe, that's from Adobe Elements, or the Photoshop Element, or I don't know. Anyways, it's from, like, the second one, the second version, which is very out of date. I mean, it would work, but I don't actually have, though, anything for video editing. Although, like, someone in my family, anyways, got one of the, well, they had a version, we tried to use it, we couldn't use it even though we wanted to transfer it to a different computer, and so then at one point then, when they released version 2 for, I mean, it was technically, I mean, it wasn't meant to be available for free download, but they at one point actually released it to be, what's it called? Their system didn't support the whole key code entry, so they said, okay, well, if you own it, then you can get it. So I considered, even though I didn't well, actually, that might have been the version we had. Anyways, but we technically bought it, so it's perfectly legal. As for anyone else who downloads it, because apparently they initially had mistakenly said, oh, it's available for free. Well, not intentionally in that way. Anyways, now I'm just starting to ramble on. I should probably separate these pieces out of which ones I wiped off and which ones I had. I'm just going to do the main ones, because this is going to take way too long. Fun fact, though, there's only 8 of these. No matter what cube you come across, there's only 8 corners, as long as it's actually a cube. But, yeah. Definitely, like, I mean, this is more sturdy than the 5x5 or the old 5x5, the Rubik's official 5x5 I have, even though this is 7x7. And the corners on there were they were also very very thin around here. I might just do a second video just so that I can. I mean, then that way you can watch the assembly and the disassembly, and then I'll just clean this off in my free time, because, well, I'll see. Don't know why I've had that cough, but I mean, I've had it for quite a while. Let me see if I can't move this camera closer. Okay. But, yeah. So this is the inside of a 7x7, which is kind of cool. I know that one of my friends, actually might as well, in the meantime, tell the story of how I came across, or how what motivated me to get and solve a 7x7. In high school, one of my friends, whose name I'll just say his name's Zach, and not specify anything else. Considering that he's not even on my friends list anymore in most cases. Anyways, at one certain point, it would have been my senior year, I believe. Yeah, senior year. And he was a freshman. But at one point I saw him, and he was messing around with the 7x7 Rubik's Cube, which at the time I didn't have one. The biggest I had was a 5x5, which I was actually solving at the time. And so immediately we noticed each other, and it was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. But, yeah, so we were both very much into Rubik's Cubes. But yeah, so he did not know how to solve a 7x7 though, and it just so happened though that I had a certain what was it? It was it was walking fitness, where all I have to do basically for the entire class is just sit around, well, not sit around, but just walk. And normally we'd be walking all over the place, walking throughout the just walking quite a ways away. However, our teacher had a little bit of a injury, and so he wound up just constantly walking the track until he got better. So, in that time, seeing how I was in the locker room at the same time that Zach, also, he had some PE class anyways. So then I asked if I could just borrow his 7x7 just to try solving it. Because my teacher basically said if I wanted to mess around with he said if you wanted to listen to music, as long as you keep up your pace, it's fine. Or for me, he specifically said I could solve Rubik's Cubes as long as I keep up my pace. I had that special exception made. I feel so special. But yeah, so about 30 minutes every day I just spent trying to better understand, to better my understanding of the 7x7 Rubik's Cubes, and in turn, other Rubik's Cubes as well, because there was a lot of things I didn't fully, I mean, for the most part, I understood things, I just didn't, there was, I didn't understand it as well as I do now, let's put it that way. I should probably sort these. Okay, those ones will go over there. Yeah, so I spent quite a while every day, and then at one point I kind of had just an epiphany and was like, wait, I can do this! And then everything started being like I understood it in such a way that I could really solve any Rubik's Cube of any size. It's just once you understand the underlying concepts, things become easy. Oh wait, these are different. I'll set that up there. Yeah, and so that's where then I learned about that. His though, because mine actually has the mine has the black thing around the edges, and it's basically like a normal Rubik's Cube style. His the original style with most V cubes, they kind of look. Actually, here I'll just grab one. This is the V-Cube 6x6, which it has white instead of the black. And then on the white side, it's black. Which it turns reasonably well. But it is a little bit clicky-like, or I don't know what to call it really, but anyways. Okay. So, back to here. I have no idea how much space I have on my phone. Okay, well, actually, give me 1 second.